Hello, I want to give you a brief overview of our church record system. Welcome, this is royalty organized records. Now I want you to look at what we have here. There is a church record system. Now we have something that we need to understand here. We have the beginning element to start with. Now we have the same thing in the business record system. We have the same in the school's record system, and the same is here also in the church record system. Alright, now if you look here, for example, maybe you are using other system to do recording of your church activities. Alright, now take into consideration that you are trying to transition to this record system. Now you have to bring on board what you already have on hand. So the beginning element to start with help you to set up your record system. Now if you look here, this beginning element to start with almost like a balance sheet, a bit more than that. Alright, now if you look here, you see beginning elements here. These are the what we have here. Alright, these are the elements on the way. We got the beginning value, we got the ending value, and we have the new total value, and we got the date as of. You put a date as you see here. Alright, so as of the date you transition in here, that's the date you put here. You have cash, so the value of cash you have on hand as you transition here to this new record system. All the money that you have, the cash that you have on hand, you put that here. Then money that you expect to receive, maybe from your church members or from donors or whatever, you put that here as receivable. Alright, then of course we have prepaid expenditures. That is money that you are paying in advance for any service or whatever it is. What it could be for electricity, what it could be for rent, whatever it is that you pay money ahead but you have not yet consumed it. Let's say for example you paid for electricity bill, and maybe you were paying $20 USD per month for your electricity bill, and then you paid ahead. Maybe you pay for 1 year. Alright, the 1 year you pay for there are something like $240. So let's say you consume 2 months. The 2 months you consume is $40, and then balance 200. The 200 there is what you put here. Alright, that's what we call prepaid expenditures. It's an asset account. Alright, so we come down here. If you have any land, you put the value of that land here. You have building, you put the building value here. You have furnitures, you put the furniture value here. You have general equipment. I mean, all the equipment that you have that you're working with. Maybe your church has different equipment that you work with. You can put that here. Alright, some of your equipment based on your what you consider equipment, you can use that. Maybe your drum set could be considered an equipment. You have organs. Alright, you can consider organ as an equipment. Alright, maybe you have a camera system there, you can use that as an equipment. So all of them you're going to put their value here. That means you add them together and put it here. That will call general equipment. Alright, the total will be done here automatically. Wherever you see 0, you don't write that. We'll get a liability. Alright, accounts payable, those that you owe. If you owe salary or wages, you can put that here. The amount you owe maybe your staff. Alright, you put that here. Interest payable. Alright, maybe you owe the bank interest or whatever it is that you have interest to pay, you put it here. Now you only choose the one that actually relevant, the one that you are using. You don't have to consider all of what you see here. And you can also add if what you have here is small. Now remember, whatever you put here, it should also reflect on the balance sheet. Like I said, this is almost like a balance sheet. The reason why we say more than a balance sheet, because we have additional thing attached to it, but it almost like it. So whatever you add here, you should be able to add it to the balance sheet down here. There is a balance sheet BS. We'll come to it. All right. So that's it. And then we have current liability. If you have loan that you're paying, okay, put that loan value here, the amount that left, you put that here, and so on. So we have the equity. Now this will be calculated automatically, you don't have to do anything here. All right, then the summary here, the beginning value, all the summary will appear here. All right, so you don't write anything in here. Everything that's supposed to be done that will appear there automatically. So that's how, when you finish with this particular page, then of course your accounting system is set up for your church. Then you can start recording additional transaction where you have income here. You have income, you have expenditure, you know. Now this is your income. All right, now you can change anything here, whatever you feel or you are using that is here, you can leave it there. The one that you don't use, you take it out. All right, but we'll put this here based on majority of church what they actually use. All right, so you can put your date here, maybe for this particular Sunday or Wednesday or whatever. Whenever you decide to write here, you put a date. All right, if you collected tithe, you can put that here. Offering, seed, special collection, maybe you tax your members to pay certain amount of money, and all that were collected that Sunday, you put that here, special collection, and you have the purpose for that collection. All right, what the collection was made for, you put that right here, you put the purpose here. All right, donation and other income. If there were any donation, maybe somebody passed by and get a donation, or somebody visited the church and made a special donation different from this special collection, you can put that here. Purpose of the donation, maybe you are carrying on project and the person decides, oh, I paid this amount for 5 bundles of zinc or for bricks, whatever it is, you put that purpose here. All right, everything will be calculated and the total will come right here for that Sunday. All that were collected for that Sunday will come here. Let me show you something. Let's say you have 5,000 tithe, you got offering, maybe offering was something like 4,000. All right, you got seed, maybe seed was something like let's say, well, now as you see here, 5,000, 4,000, you see 9,000 here. This is what I want you to see. So whatever you do all here, wherever you put money here, it will be automatically calculated. The total will be calculated here automatically. That's why you don't write in here. Wherever you see 0, don't write there. All right, so that's what I wanted you to see. Okay, so there is the income page, and you can use this page to record all your income for that particular time. And down here there's a summary down here. You see total tithe, total offering, total seed, total special collection, total donation. Everything will be broken down right in here. All right, so that's how this record system is organized for your church. Now whenever you want to print this particular page, you just go ahead and do your print, and then that will be very much simple, and you print it out. As you can see, this is how it's organized. So if you print it, this is the print preview of it. All right, so that's it. So we come to expenditure here. There's just a quick overview. I just want to show you some important places, and then this is the monthly expenditure area. Now you have some listed common expenditures that are made. All right, so you have the amount expended, the purpose for the expenditure, that's it here. So you put the amount here, you put the date, put the amount, put the projects already, and then you can change this to anyone that you think you are doing, you are using. Now, but remember, when you do any changes here, let it reflect on the income statement, because the same thing will appear on income statement. The other one with the underside was our balance sheet, but this one is income statement, because income statement has something to do with income and expenditure. So when you do anything on the expenditure here, make sure it affect the income statement. All right, so that's it. You can put everything here. And you have any comment, you can make that here. All right, now down here you will see all other information here. Other expenses are also here, other expenditures. All right, that's it. And You have your monthly report, your monthly report right here. Everything will be done for you right here. Everything. There's your monthly report, bank deposit, withdrawal, whatever. It will be done on the monthly report. All right. So that's it. And then we have the receivable page. There's a receivable page. Those that owe you, the name of donors or members, the amount the name will come here, the purpose, the amount you're expecting from them, the amount received from them, and the date, the balance due to collect. Everything is here. All right. This document already have a tutorial. The package has a tutorial, so there's just an overview. So don't worry, the tutorial give you you will carry on real transaction in the tutorial. All right. So there's a payable. All right. Those are you supposed to pay money to. There's a record for it. Then we'll come to the financial statements. All right. There is the income statement. As you see here now, just what I was telling you. The same thing you have on the expenditure list, you have them here. So when you increase it here, make sure when you increase it on the expenditure area, make sure you increase it here as well. If you change anything here, make sure you do the same changes. And the particular column it appears in, they appear in the same column here because it will be done. The calculation is already done here. So whatever you put here, it reflects on the same side. Don't put a particular item to 19 here, and then you go to the expenditure area and put it to 20. Then it will not work in line. Please don't make that mistake. All right. Okay. Then for example, salary, wages, as you see here. Now let me go to the expenditure area. All right. This income, wages. That's the salary. That's the same thing. Salary, wages. Now, as you can see them here, whatever happens now, if you put a particular a purpose for payment here, right under this salary or wages area, when you come to the income statement, put it to the same order. They be the same order. All right. So that's it. So that's the expenditure area here, and the same should be done on the income statement. There is the income statement, as you can see here. All right. So we come here to the balance sheet. There is the balance sheet. Now for such an organization, there is not a business. All right. So even though it may almost the same, but there's a little difference in the description of a balance sheet when it comes to organization like this, like church and so on. We have statement of financial position. That's the same thing as balance sheet. All right. So for the business, you'll see balance sheet. For the school, you'll see balance sheet. But this one will have statement of financial position because church is considered a non-profit organization. Even school will be the same, but slightly different. There are some schools that are profit organizations. All right. So we have here the one statement of cash flow, how money comes in and out of your business. You don't have to write anything here. It will be done automatically. Check your transaction. All right. We have taxes. If you are doing any payment of taxes, all right, you're going to put it in this on this page here. This one. Maybe you have your employees, you have people that you employ in the church because there are churches, different size of churches. Alright, there are some churches that have a lot of employees, so this can help you to have income taxes if maybe government require you to pay taxes on behalf of your employees. Now this is a document you're going to work in, but as you can see, a lot of places here will have 000. So when you see 0, you don't touch it. Alright, because we have the payroll. They're going to, as you write some things over, they're going to reflect right here. So don't, except for the area that will tell you right. You see tax, the percentage. You see just put a number here. All right. Now the total, the net income of that of the person will come here. Now they is taken from the payroll automatically. It will appear here. So the percentage of the tax that we're going to put here, that 4% government taking all it, that 5%, whatever it is, you put it right here. Just put it 5. and then it will do a calculation, then put a date, and so on. All right, that's it for the tax area. Then the next page here is for the payroll. All right, there's a payroll for your church. You got your employees, you can pay them. There is the payroll for them. All right, now we got notes payable. Notes payable has to do with transaction that you carry out and documentation was made. For example, if you went to an entity as a church and you credited something from there, and then uh, the person you credited from or the entity you credited from decided to make it legal. All right, so they say let's make documentation where the information will be placed there, what you took, the price, everything, and then you sign. They sign, you get your copy, they get their copy. It's what we call notes payable. All right, for your side is notes payable, for their side will be notes receivable. All right, so we have um, banking information on the next page. After there's notes payable, there's banking information, all your deposit, your withdrawal, everything. There's a document for it. Everything is here. The tutorial will teach you exactly how to use this page. All right, so that's it. Then you come to now these are other documents that you can, other information, all right, that you can have for your church. Maybe people visiting your church for the first time, say first timers, visitor during the month, and so on. You can have their right, you can have there as a record for them. All right, then the next page here is the fixed asset. All right, that's the next page. Okay, there's a fixed asset. There's a document to record it. You got land. Land doesn't depreciate, and so this place is blank. All right, when you come to other asset, you'll see something like that. All right, you see this place, the building. So if your building is appraised, and then you know the total amount of year that the building going to spend, you're going to put that here. All right, by default we get 1 year. All right, but if your building going to spend uh 50 years and so on, you put that 50 here, and then the months will be automatically calculated here, and then the cost of the asset, the building, why it costs, you put that here. You can add other asset down here. If you got building 1, building 2, you can put that there because there's a building area, building there's fake furniture and fixture, and so on. All right, so then we have the member database. There's another page that we get into after this fixed asset. The next page is this membership database. This is where you have information about your members in this place. All right, so there's a large database up to 1255. Well, if your membership is higher than that, you can contact us, we can increase it for you. So this is a membership database. You got the name of the member, date of membership, says date of birth, place of birth, contact address, current address, job status, whether they are employed or not, marital status, whether they are married or not. You know, these are things that you put here. All right, and then finally we have here record of let me see something. All right, we got record of equipment, church purchase, very good. If you purchase any additional equipment, this is where you're going to put it, right, the information. Apart from your building, maybe you, apart from your land or your building, maybe you bought another land, so you're going to record it here. Now what you have previously, you're going to put in the beginning value there. Now as you add up, you put the information here. All right, and then there is a record for prepaid expenses that we're talking about: prepaid rent, prepaid utility. You can add up. All right, you can add up there. So that's it. So there's just a brief overview of our church record system, so that you can take advantage of it. Well organized, you know, the accounting structure, whole accounting structure in here, standard accounting structure. so you can take advantage of it, so that you never miss any activities of your church. So thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed the video. Now if you buy every package you purchase, you're going to have the tutorial there. We have 1 month church document, the record system. We got 3 month church record system. We have 6 month church record system, and we have 1 year church record system. Now the one that suits you, because those are very accounting periods. Some churches, maybe a small church, will say, okay, well, our accounting period will be every month. Every month we have our record, total everything that we got that month, we gotta record it, and so on. Some will say 3 months, some will say 6 months, some will say 1 year. So whatever you want, we have it available for you. The packages are all set for you. All right, thank you very much. That's it for now. We stop here. Thank you.